Welcome to NSP Today's interview with local leaders. I'm Chris Passion, manager of NSP Today. Today we welcome back Wally Wysopal, city manager for North St. Paul. He'll be joining us to answer some questions about the proposed new project PolarNet. In case you've not heard about the project, PolarNet is the proposed development of a complete fiber-optic utility which would make available telephone, television, and high-speed internet to every home and business in North St. Paul, featuring interactive television and fiber-optic internet connections directly to the home or business. In order for the project to proceed, it requires a vote by city residents. That vote will be held February 24th, and to help everyone know more about the issues related to PolarNet and the upcoming vote, we have with us again North St. Paul City Manager Wally Wysopal. Wally, welcome to North St. Paul Today.
Glad to be back, Chris. Thanks.
And we're going to start our questions today with number one. Why should the city be in the business of internet, phone, and TV?
Well, the first thing we want to say is that we want to be in the business of community building, and that's what this is, a community fiber optic network. And it's different than anything else because this is the community's system. No one else can tell us how we want to program it, what we want to do with it. Will be the voice of the residents. It connects every city function in town, and along with the schools and any other institutional libraries and churches and that kind of thing can all be a part of this to try to elevate the community and connect us. Kind of like in olden days when people would just have those quiet conversations, across the fence. That's what this can do for the entire community. And then it also becomes the triple play services, the television, the telephone, and the internet, the high-speed internet connection that provides economic development opportunities for us like we don't have today. And that's what we want to do is distinguish North St. Paul from any other community in the metro area and be able to attract residents who want to come here for this type of service, enhance the community connectivity within the community, and attract more businesses in the town and hopefully stabilize our tax base.
And tell me, how is this different from what's available today for anybody in North St. Paul?
Well, the first thing is that it would be a completely fiber optic network from one end to right into your living room. And what that means is it's a better architecture, it's faster, it's more stable, and it provides us bandwidth that is pretty much unlimited in that sense. And we can then program it locally with whatever people want. If they want to see the basketball games from the local high school or a church musical, those things can be taped and then stored, and then it's on demand. So you can sit in your living room when you want to watch a particular show, local interest show, and dial it up and watch it when you want. The dashboard for the internet service provider would have all kinds of information relative to North St. Paul and be a portal for the community, educational opportunities, all those types of things, telemedicine. Those are the things, because of the interactiveness and because of the point-to-point architecture, we could provide that is not available today. So it's much more than just providing triple play services, and the City Council made it very clear that we're not getting into this business, if you would, to provide cheap cable or anything like that. It's to provide a community fiber optic network.
So is the plan to connect every home and business in North St. Paul?
The plan is to make it available to any home that wants to subscribe, and when they subscribe, we'll connect their home. We will have the resources to do all the homes right away, or to take care of them whenever they would want to be connected, and they would only pay for it and be assessed a fee when they subscribe.
And the question that I know that most of our electric utilities are on poles, what kind of impact will this have on our properties as far as when it's installed?
Well, there's really not much to it. There's a simple box that would get attached to the outside of the home with a wire connection that would go into the home, and that would be the place that would be able to be connected to within the home. From the outside wall, it could either be an above-ground connection, depending on what type of electrical service they currently have in their home, or it can be underground. And the way it gets connected underground would be through an underground boring machine so we wouldn't be disturbing any fences or gardens or anything like that. We can go underneath driveways, and that's fairly simple connection.
Okay, thanks, Wally, for taking the time to answer these questions about PolarNet. Remember, we need you to vote on February 24th. All voting will be done at your regular polling place between 7 a.m. and 8 p.m., and you can also vote via absentee ballot. You can get those ballots at the North St. Paul City offices during regular business hours. If you have more questions about PolarNet, you can find answers at nsptoday.com. You can also get a copy of the sample ballot there. Just click on the PolarNet link on the left side menu. And while you're there, be sure to check the calendar for other events happening in North St. Paul and sign up to receive email notices about special events and special offers from local businesses. Thanks for taking the time to listen to this issue of NSP Today. Check back regularly for more updates on important issues in North St. Paul at www.nsptoday.com.